The community of space is given an extraordinary opportunity to have a state-of-the-art, modern facility, fully meeting the needs of the arts community at a little less than half the cost. And that's really the incredible opportunity that's in front of us.
It's intended to be a replacement for the State Theater, but much more than that. It'll have 3 different venues in there, and some people later on today will speak more detailed about that. Ben and Mike can speak to that. But in total, that is about 150,000 square foot building, and the estimated cost is somewhere around $55 million. The other building shown on the site is a mixed-use property that has 3 distinct components. One would be commercial, which would house restaurants and retail space. That would have a space possibly up to Barstow Street and also facing the public plaza. The second component of that building would be a parking facility with approximately 200 spaces for cars. That would be public parking. And above that would be 5 floors, basically 117 units of university housing. That could house as many as 370 people, and would be just a tremendous catalyst to the whole downtown, bringing that many people into the downtown. To 6 acres of the site utilized for the public space. That would be a public plaza with a footbridge and a river walk or bike.
Blue Gold Real Estate is a subsidiary of the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire Foundation, a nonprofit organization established to promote and support the university through its alumni, friends, and philanthropic fundraising. Working for the university or in support of the university, we could not develop this alone as well as we can with sharing it with the public community and combining resources to build this magnificent facility, which will not only enhance the performing arts as we know them in Eau Claire today, but will also provide the capability to draw new events and experiences into downtown Eau Claire.
Those discussions really zeroed in on taking advantage of Eau Claire's vibrant cultural and arts community, which is already a very great strength here, and developing an arts center as the top priority in downtown. In fact, one of our geography professors from UW Eau Claire came to the meetings, and he had done a study dating back to 2006. His name is Sean Hartnett, taking a look at the top 10 ways to make Eau Claire a world-class river city. And he identified 10 different locations around the rivers for their best and highest use from a geographical study perspective. And he came to the meeting and he said, the place you have to build an arts center is at the confluence, because there's no other geographic formation that is better for that anywhere in Wisconsin.
The new Arts Center would be approximately 150,000 square feet. It would serve ECRAC, community performing and fine arts organizations, and the university would bring their productions in, as well as some of the fine arts that they have over at Haas. Haas would not go away. This would accent and complement that, but we're not looking at putting all of that into this space. It would certainly enhance that. Specifically, inside there would be 3 theaters. One of them would be the largest house, 1,200 seats, which is slightly larger than the State Theater right now. We've done a lot of studies on the size of the theaters, what have worked for other communities, what our current ticket sales and demands are, how often we sell out, how often we don't. And 1,200 is a pretty comfortable number for us. None of this is set in stone. It is all still just a plan. And we want to work through the programming specifically. But the big house would be 1,200, and that would be a flexible 1,200. We'd want to be able to remove the first 10 or 15 rows, so there could be general admission and standing room, which is something we can't currently do at the State Theater. We would likely do about 600 seats on the main floor, a first balcony with 400, and a second balcony with 200. So you could curtain off areas. So if you do sell 600, which in many cases is a very profitable and successful show, it won't feel like the other 600 people are not there. So it would be a really great flexible space. The second theater would be a 450-seat theater to replace Care Theater on campus. Care Theater will come down sooner rather than later. As you know, there's plenty of construction going on in that area, and Care is sort of on the footprint that needs to be expanded to. So this would replace Care Theater as well. And then there would be a 250-seat black box theater. A black box theater is a 100% flexible space. It is literally just a black box. You can put as many seats in there as you want. It could be used for individual stand-up comedians. It could be used for smaller dramatic productions that wouldn't bring larger audiences and you want to have that intimate feel. It could also be that perfect all-ages venue that we've been looking for our music scene. This would be a great opportunity to bring those people in. So there are a lot of opportunities.
Mostly, I just want to convey the message that the reason I'm standing here today and the reason Justin is doing what he's doing with the band and I'm able to work with the band is because there was something here in this town. There are people, there are places that allowed the talent of all of us to incubate and to develop and to grow. And over the years, that's kind of gone up and down, and we see this as a golden opportunity to bring that back and to not only cater to the national scene, but also the local and the regional scene.
We are excited. We are ready to do our due diligence, to look out for the public interest. And although we have recently seen the details of this project, we quickly see and saw the tremendous opportunity for Eau Claire.